Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make steak for your next meal prep. Don't be intimidated by steak, it's super easy and quick to make, and it's a great protein option for your weekly meal prep. You're going to want to start off by making sure your steak is at room temperature. Next, you want to pat dry your steak and remove all the moisture. This will allow your steak to develop a delicious crust on the outside and a juicy inside, so make sure you don't forget this step. Moving on to seasoning, you want to make sure you're generous with seasoning your steak. This is where all that delicious flavor is going to come from, so don't skip out on your seasonings. Here I'm using salt and pepper, but feel free to use whatever you like. Make sure to season both sides of your steak to get that flavor locked in. Now it's time to get that steak on the pan. Start by preheating your pan. I love using a cast iron skillet when making steak because you'll get even cooking heat, but feel free to use whatever pan you prefer. Once your pan is heated, add a little avocado oil to your pan. Add the steak to the pan and make sure to avoid overcrowding your pan. Once your steak hits the pan, you want to hear a sizzling sound. If you don't hear that sizzle, you know your pan isn't hot enough and you need to wait a little longer. Once you add your steak to the pan, you're going to allow it to cook for about 4 minutes. During this time, make sure to avoid poking or moving your steak around. Once the 4 minutes are up, go ahead and flip your steak. Cook for another 4 to 5 minutes on the other side, depending on how thick your steak is. Remove the steak from the pan and allow it to rest for about 5 to 8 minutes before slicing it. This step is pretty important because you want to make sure all the juices are locked in, and that's going to happen when we allow the steak to rest. For meal prep, you can slice it against the grain and store it away, or leave it how it is and slice it later. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick and easy technique for making steak. I'll catch you guys in the next video.